Let's see the agent in action on WhatsApp. In every conversation, it detects two things in real time: what the customer intends and how they feel. Based on that, it responds, guides, or hands off. In this case, the customer made a purchase and was charged for it more than once. They're writing in frustration, and the agent picks up on it right away. The tone is negative, and the issue is a sensitive one. Instead of replying with a generic message, it acknowledges the frustration, validates what's happening, and starts bringing structure to the conversation. It asks only for the information it needs to understand the complaint, and with that, it builds a case automatically. But since this is a duplicate charge, a money issue, and a high-sensitivity one, the agent doesn't resolve it alone. It hands the conversation off to a human team member with all the context already loaded. In this last example, the customer writes something the agent can't map to a known intent. And here's what matters. Rather than inventing a response or forcing the wrong solution, it recognizes that it isn't confident enough and hands the conversation off to a person. A good handoff beats a bad answer. That's how the agent knows when to resolve things on its own and when to step aside. Now let's move into Creatio, where everything the agent does is recorded and put to work. We'll start in the component's own workspace. First, a new entity, chat session. Every conversation the agent has gets logged here as its own session, a complete record of the back and forth between the customer and the agent. And this is where the sentiment analysis becomes visible. For each session, you can see the overall sentiment of the conversation and also the sentiment of every individual message. So at a glance, you know not just what was said, but how the customer felt throughout the exchange. And finally, the conversation lives inside Creatio's native chat history. Let's go behind the scenes, because the most interesting part is how easily you can make this agent your own. It starts here in the Chat Intentions section. This is where you define the intentions you want your agent to detect, and it's completely no-code. To make that possible, we built an intuitive custom component. For each intention, you configure everything in one place: the input parameters the agent should collect from the customer to complete the intention, the BPM process tied to it. The response the customer receives, whether sentiment should be detected, and whether the conversation can be escalated. No development required, just configuration. Adding a new intention is as simple as filling in these fields. Let's look at the create case intention as an example. Here, you can see the process associated with it, the workflow that runs once the agent has everything it needs to open the case. And finally, the most important piece, the AI skill inside Creatio that actually detects the intention and the sentiment. The prompt is deliberately clear. It asks the model to act as a message processing assistant with one job: detect the customer's intention, gather the parameters needed to fulfill it, keep track of the conversation state, and respond. That's the engine behind everything you saw earlier. And because it's built on configurable intentions and a clear prompt, it's something your team can extend, adapt, and grow over time. From recognizing customer intent to analyzing sentiment and delivering automated responses, the AI conversational agent brings unified, intelligent automation right into Creatio.